You sawed me in half, and I loved it. Just a stage trick, of course. You amazed people with your 2 rings, and that was always your big opening. A flash, a puff of smoke, and a flock of doves, which the theater manager had to have exterminated after they defecated on his organ. I'd twiddle your mustache, and we'd saunter through strange city streets, your flailing cape wrapping round my legs. And when a group of street thugs pulled a knife out, you took off your top hat and pulled out a rabbit, and they said, "How cute! Look at its little whiskers." In the next town, in neon above the theater, the great Splendido is magic all over the world. Though you were not so magic in the one place where it counted. And your name was actually John. We passed a fashion outlet. Fat face, you said. No need to be so cruel, I replied. And by the way, I haven't seen your magic wand in a few weeks now. You were never an intellectual. Your email login was abracadabra. Your magic didn't pay the rent. Eat some bread, you said. It won't fill me up, I replied. Even though it says wholemeal on the packet. I can't just conjure love out of thin air, you said. That night on stage at the Nuneaton Vegetable Growers Club, a woman threw a sweet at you. His name was Sven. And the greatest trick you ever pulled was that I became invisible. Then followed the longest of nights. Just like your pocket handkerchief, it went on and on. And I think of the times we'd spent angrily practicing catching bullets between our teeth, shooting our mouths off. And I'd say, "Oh, this is so infuriating. You make me want to pull my hair out." And you'd reply, "I use a rabbit. I use a rabbit." Those times I thought my heart was beating, it was just Mr. Nibbles curled up in your hat. In the morning I woke, you disappeared. I drank my tea in the mug you'd never used, being a sorcerer. I gazed out the window at the overcast sky, and I knew I'd soon forget you, and how you'd arrive for your act. In a blinding flash and some smoke rising up by means of a trap door. And me? I was that trap door, or that's how it felt. I was just a stage you were going through.